Good morning, America. I know. Anyway, today is the 19th of December, 2024. It's 9:33 in the morning here in Minnesota. Ooh. So, instead of shoveling, it's funny because I had a dream right before I woke up, and a vivid dream. But my uncle, what was my grandmother's, I guess, Uncle Ray. That's what we call him. Anyway, so I remember right before I woke up, the chimes went off, and it woke me up, and I came inside and everything, and I don't even remember because I was little. I guess we used to go to these parties out there in Floodwood. It's by Duluth, Minnesota. That's where my grandma was from. And I guess I messaged my mom, and because right before I woke up, we were about to eat something. I was like, it was crazy. But I guess apparently on January New Year's Eve. I'm sorry. So on New Year's Eve, he used to cook pork spare ribs. And so when I went to the food show, I got I thought it was bacon. It was a big old thing of bacon. Here, it's pork belly. But I'm like, okay. I first thing when I got up, so my mom messaged me back after I already started cooking the pork belly, and sorry, it's incredibly hot in here. Because it's a huge. It was, you know what I mean. It's like this is the one piece that's left. What I'm gonna do is I'm cooking it several different ways because that's how I become. But anyway, she told me that he used to cook spare ribs, and at first I was thinking like, oh, she took the crock pot, so but I found this really amazing recipe for sticky rice, and then like spicy sweet pork belly. And so it was funny because this is so why I don't know. I just know. I know this video. I don't even know where it's going. But if you could just smell it, like this is how I know. I haven't even tasted. I mean, I don't even eat Brussels sprouts. Okay, I don't. I use but I use the sauce, right? And I made it because I love these. That's why I get these. I really don't even get them for the vegetables, but here I'm eating the Brussels sprouts, and that's how I know this is gonna be phenomenal. But what I did ahead of time is I'm playing these videos, right, on YouTube, to the food, to the water, to everything that is cooking, because it's gonna know whatever it turns out to be. It's gonna taste phenomenal. But so here you go. You hear them. All right, braising them. So it already knows, and I'm so big on sound therapy and energy and intention and programming things into what you want it to be. That really works. But it works so good for me with water and food. And I just had to share the energy because I can't even hold it in. Like, I got 9 minutes and 40 seconds left before I can start the other process to, so I had to get it out. I'll record a video of me eating it because, but I just had to get it out. But I know that it's just different. When I'm in the kitchen, no matter if it's the kitchen outside, kitchen inside, in the car, wherever the case, the things that I access are not even my own, like, who gets up? I mean, I'm cooking, potatoes and everything for Angel and the outside peeps. It's all that snow, so it's really difficult. I got a shovel. But, and the rice, and I'll make her food and everything, and that's usual. But this is different where it's like, Cause then, since I like them, you know what I mean, I'm gonna make. I don't know why, but I like them raw. Versus I don't know if you can see. Since I kind of swipe their sauce, I'll make my own, right? But it's gonna kind of be like a coleslaw with the pork bellies in the oven. But then the ones on top of the stove, they're gonna be the ones with the sauce and the rice. And so, these are different meals and whatever. But I wouldn't have had the capacity to get this creative and innovative, because I was inspired not only by having this vivid dream. It was something, and I felt like I was just so hungry. It woke me up. Like I didn't get the thing that I honestly I thought it was. I just remember 7 Up and Coke, and but you know what? I think that was like for the liquor. I do remember at the parties, um, everybody used to have shots, and I do remember they used to mix their drinks with 7 Up and Coke. But I could not remember for the life of me whatever I thought it was a salad. I thought it was a salad. I was going. I did, but I thought that sounded so stupid. The literal message I just text my mom was never mind. Like, did Uncle Ray used to make? Never mind. I had this dream and I was about to taste it, and the chimes woke me up, and it was crazy because when I first looked at these ribs, or they're not even ribs, but I seen them as ribs, but we don't have barbecue sauce. So I had very little brown sugar, and I had some soy sauce. Okay, so it was a lot of the recipes. I didn't have the exact ingredients or whatever, but it's so irrelevant because if you want to cook and you want something to taste good and you feel that you're limited, it's not going to come out right. But when you know how to play you know intention into everything, and this is how I know, because I used to love going to Floodwood, and I used to love, because it's like the family thing, it's I just felt, I don't know, I miss my grandmother, obviously, but even when me and her, we used to cook, or she used to cook and I used to eat, or whatever the case, or I used to cook and it was 555 on the timer. But when she got older, I used to cook for her. I did her home health care all the way till she died. And I lived in her house, and anyway, it was just anything I put my intention in, my energy, my focus, is golden. But this is the thing, this is different. I used to have I was with somebody for 10 years. I had 3 kids. He did. And but when I'm with anybody's kids are my kids. I treat them like my kids. So like, but so I don't want to just say like anybody I'm with kids is like my kids. But I did the family. I had a house. I did all these things. And was like so routine. So same food, same this, and there was no love in there. There was no love in the relationship. It was 1 year of love, 9 years of loyalty, and a lot of abuse, and a lot of I know I need to cut this or let it grow back. I don't know, but anyway. So I thought I just hated cooking, and then after I had all these surgeries in 2020, and my grandma passed, and all these different things, I really started using it as more of like a meditational thing or a medicinal thing, and I got into like medicinal mushrooms and cooking with THC butter and different things like that. And then I started really buckling down on the programming of water and using that solely, not only to feed and nourish like plants outside and animals, but healing things within my body using sound, using different frequencies, and it has worked so phenomenally. And that's really what I want to share with you. But it's so many different things going on at once, so many different dimensions. But it doesn't matter how this looks. It doesn't matter how does it make you feel. That's why I'm sharing it, because therefore you'll benefit from it regardless, whether you think you are or not. I know who I am. I know what it is. But I just wanted to. It was just so intense of a feeling. I had to share it. But you know what? I know it'll go where it needs to go, how it needs to go. 3 minutes, 18 seconds. I can't wait to taste this.